Hey everybody, Harris here with iDownloadBlog. So I just made a video, and you can check that out in the description or the card, about my problems or my issues or my nitpicks with the 2018 MacBook Pro. They were pretty specific and nothing deal breaker, but there were a few things that I noticed that did kind of annoy me about this computer. But I'm following it up because it's not all bad. There are a lot of goods and positives with this machine. So starting out with number one is kind of the obvious, kind of the reason that you'd even look at this computer is the performance upgrades. It's totally changed my workflow being able to use this computer, being able to edit 4K video without proxy media, being able to fly through files and have tons of applications open without closing them is seriously awesome. Granted, I am paying for it. This was a $3,500 machine, but it's really paid off. It is a super solid performer, and outside of a couple software issues, which is mainly attributed to having Mojave on here, this has been a super reliable and fast machine, and the power is definitely the reason to go for the 2018 specifically. Secondly, this machine has the little details right. Being able to unlock with my Apple Watch is awesome. I don't even have to enter my passcode when I open up this machine. Other things like being able to charge via USB-C from an external battery, not unique to this machine or even Macs in general, but just the little feature of being able to do that. Although admittedly it didn't work initially for me, it is now. That's really handy. The new 3rd generation butterfly keyboard is super nice if you're using an application that you have a lot of shortcuts for. As a video editor, I'm often just jabbing at keys for shortcuts, the B for the blade tool. This requires less energy and effort to tap a key when I'm editing. So if you're a Photoshop user or Premiere or Final Cut, whatever you may be doing, if you're somebody that uses a lot of shortcuts and quick keystrokes, this is just quicker. It's very fast to hit a key because as you can see as I'm just jabbing, it doesn't require as much effort to click these keys because they are shallower and a little bit quicker, and it's nice to be able to do that. And they're a tiny bit quieter as well as the previous generation, but that's not a huge deal. Having 4 USB-C ports is really nice. You don't necessarily need that because you can just use everything through adapters and extensions if you wanted more USB-C ports anyway, but it is nice that they're all full power ports, so each of them has an equal ability and powering capabilities, and you can charge from any of them as well, which is definitely nice. If your setup dictates one side or the other as charging, you can do that without any worries. So this model is really catered towards pros and very specific audiences. Again, the power, which I mentioned at the very beginning, is a huge factor of this device and a big upgrade point. Being able to have 32 gigabytes of RAM, and if you need it, 4 terabytes of insanely fast SSD is awesome. I'm using portable drives, which I'll have a video soon comparing some USB-C portable SSDs, which one might be best, because there are 3 awesome options that I've been looking at recently. But the power paired with a very large trackpad, which has its pros and cons, and then a keyboard that is shallow and allows for really quick and accurate keystrokes when you're just going up to go 1 key at a time. That all combines with the USB-C ports for a lot of power and capability in this machine. Whether you get the 13 or 15-inch, this 2018 MacBook Pro is really catered more towards professionals and heavy intensive users than it is for lay people. But if you're still getting this as a quote-unquote lay person, mainly somebody that just doesn't use super intensive power hungry applications, this will be still a good device for you if you pick it up on that student discount. And that's certainly another feature that's really nice about this Mac and other Macs, is that you can get a pretty sweet student discount plus a free pair of Beats, and that is always awesome. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up, and you can subscribe for more videos just like this. Check out some of the reasons I don't love this machine, and leave your feedback down below. Thank you for watching.